Hello everyone, this is Santej Kalada from Taskify Labs. Today in this video, I would like to teach you how to create an AI rank tracking system. So basically, before I show you how to build an AI rank tracking system, let me quickly show you the output that you are going to get. So every week you will be getting an email like this. So it will show you what are the keywords that you are actually ranking in the main AI search engines. That would be ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, and Perplexity. So every week you can see what exactly is your percentage share and whether your position is actually improved in that week or whether your position is actually reduced in that week. So every week you will be getting something like this and you will be actually shown. So for a weekly check, it will cost you less than $1 and all your details would be updated in a Google sheet like this as well. You can actually see the history, whether your position is actually improving or decreasing, and you will actually see what are the targets that are actually being cited by different AI search engines or LLM models. So you can actually try to replicate articles like this to rank in different LLM engines. So this is basically what I am going to teach you. Before I'm going to show you how to run this, let me quickly show you how much cost this is going to save you. So there is Semrush. One of the main competitors who is doing this is Semrush. So Semrush would charge you almost $199 per month for AI visibility toolkit. Now there is Otterly and it charges you somewhere around $29 per month. And there is Spec AI, again it's 89 euro per month. So this workflow that I'm going to give you, it has almost the same functionality as all these tools. Yeah, it may not have all this big UI interface and all like all these tools, but it will give you the same functionality as all these tools. And it will cost you, somewhere around $4.34 per month if you're running it on a weekly basis. See, all these keywords are actually telling you the pricing. Their pricing is actually based on a weekly sync. Okay. So their pricing is also on a weekly basis. So if you're using this workflow, you'll be actually getting it for $4.34 per month. Okay. And you pay per the answer check. There is no subscription, no seats, no minimum, nothing of that sort. And there is no commitment at all. Anytime you can cancel this. And let me quickly show you. See, if you're doing 3 questions and if you're searching in 5 engines, actually I forgot to mention 5 engines means there's ChatGPT, there is Claude, there is Gemini, then Google AIO, and there is Perplexity. So in all these LLM engines, you will be shown. And if you're asking 3 questions and searching in 5 engines, and yeah, it will cost you somewhere around $4.34 per month. And if you're actually having 25 questions and 5 engines, it will be $6.50 every week, and in a month it will cost you less than $30. The same plan, if you're going with all these paid tools, it will definitely cost you something around $200 per month. So that is how much this tool is actually going to save you. So, and I have already shown you what output you will be getting. Every Monday you will be getting something like this. So you'll be getting the base score and everything. This is your baseline. It will actually have a history of all your rankings, and it will quickly show you your percentages and everything. Every week you'll be getting an email like this. And yeah, this is basically everything. And how do you use this workflow? See, it's basically an n8n workflow. You just have to import it and add your credentials. I'll show you how to make all these changes. And see, we will be using something called n8n to run this workflow. So many of you watching this video would already know what exactly is n8n. And if you do not know what is n8n, let me quickly show you. I'll just search for n8n and see. n8n is the world's best AI workflow automation platform. There is no question about it. There is no competitor that even comes close to this. And n8n offers 2 versions. One would be the self-hosted version and one would be the cloud version. And I would always recommend, if you have the budget, always go for the cloud version. So the cloud version, their pricing starts from somewhere around, see if it is on a monthly pricing, somewhere around 24 euro per month. And with that, you can run like almost any automation you want. And if you do not have the budget, you can always self-host n8n. See, n8n is actually open source. That is one of the reasons why it became so popular. So if you have budget constraints, you can always self-host n8n. And if you are self-hosting n8n, it would be somewhere around $5 per month. But I would recommend that if you have the budget, always go with the cloud plan, because cloud plan makes connecting all the services easier. If it is self-hosted version, it would take you extra time. And I have given a link in the description of this video to sign up for n8n. So if you sign up for that, you will get some discounts. So yeah, this is basically about n8n. And yeah, for n8n, if you have created the n8n, if you have actually used a cloud account, you will be greeted with a screen like this. Again, if you're using self-hosted also, you'll be greeted with a screen like this. And if you actually look into self-host n8n, I have given a link in the description. So you can use that. You can check that video and self-host n8n by yourself. And all you have to do is once you're logged in, click on create workflow. I'll just open the workflow. And here you will have an option called import from file. So click on import from file and import it. That's all that matters. Okay, that's how simple it is. And there is some sticky notes. So I have added some sticky notes here. So if you want to use n8n, let me quickly show you. See, if you just scroll here, you will get a screen like this. So here you can control the scrolling part to the right and left. And if you want, you can zoom it. This is how you zoom it. Now I have given the clear instructions here on how you can do all these things. So what I'll personally do is I'll actually give you access to this Google Sheet. Okay. So you can just duplicate this Google Sheet and make sure that every single column has the exact same headers. So I'll give you this Google Sheet and you have to get the Google Sheet's ID. I'll show you how to get the ID of your Google Sheet. Let me just quickly go to Pastebin and show you. See, this will be your Google Sheet link. And whatever comes after this particular area, this would be the ID. Okay, this would be the ID of the Google Sheet. So make sure that you copy it. In my case, I'll just copy it and I'll just paste it here for easy reference. So this ID is very important. Make sure that you have it. And once you have imported this here, everything would be added here. And whatever changes you have to make, just make the changes here. There's no other changes. So just make the changes in the config file. So you have the brand name. So what exactly is your brand name? Brand domain. Then if at all your brand has some other names, you can give it here. And as for the queries, please note that all queries should be given like this. All queries should be given like this. That is, do not add commas. If you add commas, it won't work. It should be separated with this particular thing. So yeah, we are using 3 keywords here. So whatever is your keywords, you can add it here. And if at all you have some competitors, like you can mention your main competitors, then what are the platforms? See, these are the 5 platforms we support. If you do not want to check in all these 5 platforms, you can remove that. Then location code, all these things, you can leave it as it is. And here you just need to add your email. Okay, the email to which you should actually get the responses. And there is a sheet ID, add the sheet ID. And one thing I wanted to make it clear right away is that, see, if you want, you can always replicate this workflow and do it yourself. And if you actually want me to set up everything for you, you can always hire me. The link to hire me is given in the description of this video. So these are the main settings that we have to make. And other than that, you don't have to make any changes. Yes, see, there is a Google Sheet node here. In this Google Sheet node, you have to connect your Google Sheet account. So all you have to do is click on create new credentials. Since I am using the self-hosted version, it is asking me the client ID and client secret. But if you're using the cloud version, you can just click on this sign in with Google and just connect to your Google account straight away. If you're using self-hosted version, you have to create a project in Google Cloud Console. There is some steps, extra 5-10 minutes. That's why I always recommend beginners to use the cloud version. But if you're using the self-hosted version and if you want to know how to connect your Google Sheet account to n8n, please check the video given in the description of this video. I've clearly shown you how to do that. So I'll close that. And then there's this Gmail node. Here also you have to connect your Gmail account. Same steps. All you have to do is click on create new credentials and sign in with Google and sign in with your Google account, or use client ID and client secret. That video also I have given in the description of this video. So that is done. And next place where you have to make the change is here. In this first node itself, you can make this change. So we'll be using this site called Apify to handle all the scrapping part. And for people who do not know about Apify is actually a site which contains a collection of scrappers. See, normally if you're scrapping a site, maybe scrapping ChatGPT or maybe scrapping Google Maps, it is really difficult because these services will actually block you if you send a more request in a minute. So this Apify scrappers handles all these things for you. They handle the proxies and everything. They handle everything for you. You don't have to know anything. So I have also given a link to sign up for Apify in the description of this video. So you can just click on that link and you can sign up for Apify. And if you sign up using that, you will be getting $5 in free credits. Okay. And here we'll be using an actor. In fact, this actor is created by me only. So we'll be using an actor called, just go to Apify search tool and you can AI rank tracker. So this would be the actor that we would be using. So if you go here, see, I have actually given the link to that here. This is the actor. And method should be post, then authentication, generic credential type, authentication type, bearer authentication, then bearer authentication. Here you have to just click on create new credentials and paste your token. I'll show you how to get your token. Just go to settings and here under APIs and integrations, you will have API token. Just copy that API token and paste it here in the bearer token. So that is basically, I guess that's all the setup you need. Now let me just quickly move and see. So you have all these nodes, sending weekly reports and everything. Now you don't really have to make any changes here. Everything would be already added for you. You don't have to make any changes at all. All you have to do is just add these credentials and just run it on a weekly basis. And as you can see, I am running a weekly check. That is every 1 week. Now, if you do not want it on a weekly basis, if you want it on every day or every 2 days, you can select the days option and change the trigger here. I am running it in such a way that every week, that is every week on Monday 7 a.m., this automation would be run and I'll be send the output. So yeah, that is basically how you do the AI rank tracking. And if you want to build this automation, if you don't want n8n or something, you can actually go to Apify and go to Apify store, then search for AI rank tracker. That is it. This method is shown like if you do not want to use n8n. In that case, just take this actor and just give the relevant inputs here. Here you have the input option. So your brand name, brand domain, brand aliases, then queries to test, which platforms to test, then what are the competitors and all these things you can actually give here, save and click on the run button, save and start. Then it will run and show you the output. But please note that the automation capabilities and everything, it is limited here. But if you just want to check it once and all, like, yes, you can always do this. That's if you want to test the output quality, or if you want to do it maybe once in a month and all, you can run it manually through this actor. Otherwise, please set it up on automation. So yeah, this is basically everything I wanted to cover. So this is basically how you can actually track your performance across different LLM engines. And please note that this particular automation is available in my school community. Also, I'll give you a link to my school community, as well as I'll give you a link to this particular automation as well. So you can get this automation for free and add it into your n8n account. Before I end this video, I just want to remind you about one single limit that this particular automation has. There is no history on day one. Okay, the trend starts empty. That is, see here, if you are starting it for the first time, the history tab, it would be empty. So every week it will save all your progress here. So in the first week, your history would be empty and you supply the questions. It does not discover them for you. So you pick the wrong ones and you pay to learn nothing. So that is very important. Please take care of that. And AI answers vary between us. This, yes, it happens, but that's not a major drawback. This rarely happens. This is basically everything I wanted to cover in this video. So please do give it a try. And if you're facing any issues, let me know in the comment section below. So once again, thank you for watching this video and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you and have a great day.